He just wanted to reach the mailbox. He only wanted to reach the mailbox. A short walk, just 20 steps. But on the 10th try, his legs gave out. He didn't break anything, but something more important broke: his confidence. After age 90, many people are afraid to even get out of bed. The reason is not age, it's fear. Fear of falling, fear of failing, fear that the body no longer listens. Thousands of people over 80, 90, even 100 years old lose the ability to walk, not because their legs are too weak, but because they've forgotten how to trust them again. In this video, you'll learn how to restore your strength and control, even if right now you can barely stand. Even if you feel it's too late, there is one small step that starts the process of recovery. Don't miss it, because waiting too long can cost you your freedom and sometimes even your life. Why we stop walking? You don't notice how it begins. First, you walk a little less. Then, stairs feel harder. Later, you tell yourself it's easier not to go. And then it stops. The chair, the bed, a walker, sometimes a wheelchair, but it doesn't happen overnight. It's a quiet chain of events, silent but dangerous. With age, muscles naturally weaken. Ligaments lose flexibility. Joints stiffen. But that's exactly why movement is even more important. If you stop using it, your body thinks it's no longer needed and slowly starts to shut it down. If you've stopped walking, it's not the end. It's the beginning of a new path. Because even after 90, it's possible to regain movement. The key is not to wait, not to hope it will fix itself, but to take responsibility for each step, literally. Mary's story, age 93. Mary was always active. Even at 90, she did her shopping and took care of her garden. Then she caught the flu, 2 weeks in bed. When she stood up, her legs wouldn't listen. Then came fear. I don't want to fall again, she told her daughter. So she stopped trying. Meals in bed, TV all day, the couch during the day, the bed at night. After 3 months, she barely walked. Doctors said, it's just age. But one nurse said, let's try just one thing, one exercise, 5 minutes a day. It was simple. Stand up and sit down, with support. The first week was hard, the second, easier. After a month, Mary could walk around the room. After 2, she walked in the garden. Her body hadn't forgotten. It was just waiting for the signal. It's time to live again. What blocks movement? Here are the main things that stop people from moving after 80 or 90. Fear. It freezes the brain. Even if the legs can move, fear stops the first step. Pain. Weak muscles make the joints carry more load. Pain leads to avoidance. Weakness. Low protein, dehydration, long periods in bed, all make the body weaker. Poor posture. Sitting too long compresses the body. It makes balance worse. Bad footwear. Loose slippers or slippery soles ruin stability. Waiting for a miracle. Hoping it will just get better someday. If walking is hard for you right now, it's not a final sentence, but it is a warning, a sign that it's time to act, gently, daily, with care for yourself. The one simple step that changes everything. The most important movement to restart everything is the sit to stand. This is the foundation, the first signal to your brain. We're using the legs again. It boosts circulation, strengthens knees, trains balance, and restores control. No need to do full squats like in a gym. Just stand up from a chair with hand support, slowly, calmly. Then sit back down. Repeat it. Do this 3 to 5 times a day. Start with hands on the chair. Later, no hands. In a week, aim for 10 times. In a month, feel the difference. This one move tells your body, we're not done. It's time to come back. Time to walk again. Time to live again. Without stability, there is no step. When someone is afraid of falling, they begin to move differently. Slower, tense. Steps become short and unsteady. The brain doesn't think about where to go, only how not to fall. And that's exhausting. It also makes walking even harder. First, balance is lost. Then, posture starts to weaken. Soon, the steps become shuffling. The body becomes unstable. And after that, the fall. But here's the truth. Balance can be trained, even after 90, even if you haven't stood without help in a long time. A simple exercise to restore balance. Stand near a wall or the back of a sturdy chair. Place your feet shoulder-width apart. Slowly lift one leg and hold it for 2 to 3 seconds, as if you're marching. Lower it, then switch legs. Do this 5 times on each side. Practice it daily. This gentle movement strengthens the thigh and calf muscles, improves balance, builds your brain's movement memory. At first, it may be hard. Your legs might shake. That's okay. Just keep going. Every day, the brain will learn. The muscles will wake up. Balance will return. Harry's story, age 89. After his stroke, Harry barely left his room. Every step scared him. He said, "I'm afraid I'll lose my balance and fall." A nurse suggested he start with a simple balance drill, just 2 minutes a day. 3 weeks later, he could walk down the hallway. 2 months later, he stepped outside. Harry didn't get younger, but he became a man who walks again. Confidence is a habit, not a number. Many people think, if I'm 90, it's too late. But confidence doesn't come from age. It comes from action, from exercises, from food, from mindset. If you feel fear, that's normal. But fear must be stepped over gently, step by step, not with force, but with care. Every time you stand up with support, that's progress. Every time you walk to the kitchen, that's victory. Every time you choose to move instead of sit, you prove to yourself, I can. What slows down recovery? Some things quietly drain strength every single day. Sitting too long, muscles begin to melt. Poor nutrition. Without protein, muscles can't rebuild. Dehydration, blood thickens. Joints don't move well. Bad shoes, slippery, soft, with no support, and you risk a fall. Fear, it stops motion, and without movement, there is no recovery. But here's the good news. All of this can be changed, gently, gradually, without rushing, but with consistency. How to wake up the feet. When the foot becomes weak, the brain senses it right away. Your step becomes unsure. The fear of tripping appears. Even if your legs still have strength, walking becomes harder. But the foot can be retrained, even after 90. It starts with one simple exercise. While sitting, lift your toes, then your heels, one after the other. This wakes up the muscles, improves blood flow, and brings back sensitivity. After a few days, you'll feel more support under your feet. After a week, more stability. All it takes is doing it daily. Not for long, just consistently. Knees need support, 2. When muscles are weak, the pressure shifts to the joints, and the knees begin to hurt. But movement is not the enemy, it's the solution. A simple leg extension done while tensing the thigh already makes a difference. It wakes up the muscles. The pain begins to fade, and steps become steadier. Yes, at first it may feel hard, but in time, the knees begin to respond. The key is not to push too hard, just give the body a chance to get used to moving again. Loretta's story, age 94. After a fracture, Loretta thought she'd never walk again. A walker became part of her daily life. Then one day, a caregiver suggested a few simple leg movements. Loretta didn't believe it would help, but she agreed. 2 weeks later, she stood without fear. A month later, she was walking in her garden. Her age didn't change, but the fear disappeared, and her body followed her desire to move again. Food is fuel for movement. Your legs don't work without energy. Without good nutrition, muscles don't recover and joints lose their support. Add a bit more protein, fresh greens, and water. Nothing fancy. Just give your body the building blocks it needs for strength. You'll be surprised how much faster recovery happens if you simply drink water and don't skip meals. A 1-week plan to restart walking. If your legs have forgotten how to move, don't aim for big goals right away. One simple task per day is enough. Gradually, the body will wake up. Muscles will come alive. Steps will feel stronger. No workouts, no pressure, just care. Monday morning. 3 sit to stands with hand support. Calm and slow. Midday. Gentle walk around the room, 5 minutes back and forth. Evening, ankle circles while seated, 10 in each direction. Tuesday, 3 to 5 sit to stands. If it feels easier, try with less hand support. After lunch, march in place while holding a chair, just 10 steps. At night, heel to toe, rocking with support. Wednesday, seated. Extend one leg at a time, adding light tension. During the day, walk around the house without holding furniture. Before bed, 1 minute of slow breathing at an open window. Thursday, repeat Tuesday's movements. If your legs feel stronger, add 2 extra reps. Midday, stand by the table and raise your heels 1 at a time. Evening, gentle stretching. Sit and pull your toes toward you. Friday, march in place again a bit longer, up to 20 steps. Then 5 assisted squats. Move slowly. Before sleep, 2 to 3 deep breaths. Let the body relax. Saturday, a rest day, but still move. Do your usual tasks while standing. Add a few ankle and hip exercises, just don't stop completely. Sunday, take a walk around the house, a little longer, no rush. Afterward, sit down, close your eyes, and remember how you felt a week ago. You're stronger now. You feel steadier. This is just the beginning. Clear the obstacles. If your home isn't comfortable, your body will feel it. Clutter, sharp corners, slippery floors, all of these create fear. Make your home your partner. Clear the pathways, remove rugs, place a chair with armrests in each room. Let every step feel like progress, not danger. Let your home support your strength, not block it. You're walking again. That means you're living. Every step you've taken in the past few days is a victory, not over aging, not over illness, but over doubt. That voice inside that whispers, it's too late, because it's not too late as long as you're alive. You stood up, you moved forward, you did it. That means you can go further, even at 85, even at 95. No one expects marathons. But there are things more meaningful than records. Walking to the window to greet the morning, opening the door and stepping into the sun, making your own tea and saying, I did it myself. That's not just movement, that's freedom. Quiet, simple, but yours. Walking is a return to yourself. When a person stops walking, they start to disappear from life, from experiences, from the world around them. They see less, feel less, can do less, but when they start walking again, they come back to life, to the body, to themselves. Walking is not just physical, it's a message. I am still here, I still move forward. And if someone says, but you're already 90, just smile, because you know the truth. You didn't give up, and that means everything is still possible. Final words. Start with one step. Move slowly if you need to. No audience is required. Every time you choose to move, you win. Let your home hear your steps again. Let your body feel steady again. Let your heart remember, I still have more to give. Each time you rise and walk, you prove one simple truth. You can still walk. You can still live. You're still here. And that matters. The journey back to life begins with one step. Many think recovery is all about muscles, but it starts deeper, with the decision to live, not just exist. To stand up and walk, you need more than strong knees. You need a quiet inner choice. I want to try. That choice might take time, weeks, months, but once it's made, the body responds. Slowly, but surely, because your legs haven't forgotten how to walk. They were just waiting for your signal. Walking is a human act of strength. Not just physical strength, but personal power. The power to reclaim everyday freedom. To walk to the window, to pour a glass of water, to open a door, to take a few steps outside, to feel the breeze, the ground, life itself. When you walk, you don't just move, you take back control. You remind the world and yourself, you're still trying, you're still alive, you're still here. Even at 90, it's not too late. Some may say there's no hope at your age. Doctors might give up. Neighbors may shake their heads, but you don't have to stop. Your body still listens. The brain builds new pathways even now. Joints respond to movement. Muscles wake up. The heart steadies. And slowly, confidence returns. The part of you fear tried to bury. Yes, it will be hard at first. There may be pain, fatigue, and doubt. But each day gets a little better. After a week, you'll feel stronger. After a month, you might surprise yourself. I'm walking again, slowly, but on my own. This isn't about defeating age. It's about not giving in to neglect, to your body, to your spirit, to the time you still have. Let your home echo with steps again. When a person stops moving, they begin to fade, even if their loved ones are near. First in their own eyes, then in the eyes of others. But when footsteps return to the house, life returns too. A quiet rhythm comes back. That sound, it's not just steps, it's a message. I still can. And it's not just words, because you truly can. Walk across the room, reach the window, pour yourself a cup of tea, sit down without help. You've already proven it. A morning that starts with a win. Imagine waking up, not with fear, but with calm. You think, I know how to get up, my body remembers. You place your feet on the floor, you feel steady, you rise, you take a few steps. On your own. Slowly, but without fear. That's not a miracle. That's your own result because you didn't give up. Because you chose movement. You chose strength. You chose yourself. As long as you walk, you live. Walking isn't just movement. It's proof that you're still in control. It doesn't matter how fast you go or if you use support. What matters is that you're not standing still. By doing the exercises, you didn't just move your body, you reclaimed your independence. You faced the fear, and step by step, you took back your life. You're not your age, not your diagnosis. You're someone who chose to keep going even when it was hard. And that choice, to move, to try, to rise, is what truly keeps you alive. Make movement a part of your day. Let each evening bring the quiet pride of knowing you showed up for yourself. Let each morning begin with the decision to continue. You've already taken the first step, and that means you can keep going. That's what matters. Share your story in the comments. We would be happy to hear it and help you. Also, give this video a like and subscribe to Health Bloom 60+. Turn on notifications so you never miss simple health truths backed by science. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.